After that first down completion. It's a shotgun run call. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there.
Well, it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in the 1st down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
He's got it near the end zone. The defense makes a saving tackle at the 2-yard line.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
Offense facing 2nd and goal. Dropping back. Looking right. This one caught. Touchdown, Rebels, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game for no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
The lead now with the PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. So Alabama's offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. Let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Breaks an open space.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. It's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Quick throw complete to the tight end. But he's hammered by the linebacker. What a hit.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
That completion sets up a 3rd down play. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. He's looking deep here. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They'll hand it off. And that's a solid game before the defense able to bring him down.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. It's an out route, the catch made. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. 1st down. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st down, it's play action. But the play loses yardage. Very tough 2nd down coming up now.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You get a 1st down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Here's a throw underneath to the back. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
The offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver. But there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now you're looking at a third down.
Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete. Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
He knocks it through with confidence.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They'll return it from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. That's solid pursuit. They'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
They look to throw it here on second down. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made in space. Look out. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. And the quarterback keeps it here. The defense swarms him in the backfield. They have nowhere to run. Loses 2 yards.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go in the keeper.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Catch made on the out route. Breaking free at the 35. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone. The Rebels looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. And they'll go right back to him on first down. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice solid gain.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Picks up a gain where they'll stop him just a few inches short of the first down marker.
Now give the defense a lot of credit there. They were ready for this option play. Good awareness and containment to be able to force them into this upcoming third down situation.
They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9. And the Rebels will line up here on first down and goal. Here's the handoff on first and goal. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. He's got it right near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Ole Miss. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it in the college football play.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. He's going to return it from near the goal line.
Oh, man. In situations like that... fair catch or a touchback. Now you've hurt your offense by giving them poor field position.
So the drive begins here, backed up at their own 9. First down, looking to throw the football. Pass is caught. Finds room at the 30. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. First down here at their own 41. One explosive play has jump-started this drive. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Now it's second down here. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And they bring him down. Blockers not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down. The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Here's the option play. Pitch play to the back. He's going to lose yardage here. The defense pursues and forces him out of bounds. And Kirk, it's Ole Miss on top. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. And the punt team now on to kick it away. Coverage team brings down the returner. Here's the first play of the drive. He started at 28. They're going to run it. The gain moves the ball to a 34.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down play coming up. QB bootlegs here. Looking to scramble. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's not going to bring out a third down.
I mean, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
This receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
And the Rebels come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Play action here on first down. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Running back with the football.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up the fourth down now. The Rebels will bring their punt team onto the field. Punter comes out for the first time today, looking to pin him back. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? Wide open downfield. They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46. This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the second quarter.
You know, Chris, if we would have told Bear Bryant that Alabama would have a wide receiver that won a Heisman in recent years, I don't think he would have believed us. But that's where we are. They've been some great ones in the past. We're seeing some great looking receivers on this unit right now.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Keeps it on the draw. Got the first down and still motoring.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
And he keeps it. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Going absolutely nowhere with a loss of the ball. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Pressure is coming. He's looking to scramble. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Met kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option. Whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Tackle, but first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Gets loose. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5. Keeping him on the ground here. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Well, they run it right into a blitz. That linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Receiver in motion now. Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. And is intercepted. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway to set up the offense at the 38.
And this is a big-time play by this linebacker showing his versatility. We know he can stop the run, but in zone defense with cover 2, he's got an area he's got to be able to defend, and it's exactly what he did. And I don't know if the quarterback even...
He can go! They bring him down, but not before gaining first down yardage to the 22.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. He had all day back there before throwing a strike. Touchdown! That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver Kirk perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball's even thrown.
So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the Rebels offense back out on the field. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. They'll tackle him right at the 31. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, and really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
third down after that running play. QB keeper all the way. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. And the Rebels come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to pass this time. The pocket breaking down. He's got the first and still going. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Receiver makes the grab. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
This is an example of a quarterback in his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Defense makes the recovery a turnover.
Chris, anytime a quarterback starts to take off and scramble, the defense is alert to try to get to him and dislodge that football. He gets some positive yards, but he doesn't take care of the ball and secure it, and they're able to knock it away.
Quick throw over the middle. He made the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up with a first down at the 47. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
Incompletion in the first half makes it 2nd and 10 from the 47. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Caught in the backfield. It's Montgomery. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
We come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. What a catch!
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
Oh, my gosh. They go for the big play, and they drop. Boy, that hurts, and it hurts their momentum and a chance at a big play.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Dump ball's caught by the running back.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or they can settle out and bring the pressure.
Timeout is called. Talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So it's 3rd down, but out comes the field goal unit. They'll try to add 3 points before halftime. And it's good right down the middle. Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors for a halftime update. The Rebels will kick this away to start the second half. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. The first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Turns it loose downfield. He makes the grab. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. So one play moves the ball to the 42-yard line. It'll be first down. Ball handed off. Look out, room to run here. You make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Second down, we're going to throw it. Oh, and he almost had a chance for a momentum-changing interception. Does bring up 3rd down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, and hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. So out comes the field goal team one more time. This kicker has been busy today. He's made 3 already. And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Fields it just outside the goal line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. No surprise they're in a hole here. They've given the football away each of the last 2 possessions. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Using his legs, it's Williams. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. He's running out of time here. Grabbed by the receiver. The gain is not enough for 1st down, so it brings up a 4th and short. The Rebels, they send the punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. We're trying to build this lead here. Had to settle for 3 last time out. And the first play of this drive now from the 35. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's caught. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. Looks like Alabama will have the 1st down.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
He's got the 40. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Looking for a man. He's going for a big play downfield. Deep ball caught inside the 10. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal. So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's 1st and goal. And here's the handoff. He fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. That's a crucial touchdown for the offense, adding its lead now here in the 2nd half.
Yeah, you get into this 2nd half, you start to count possessions and how big your lead is. Now that you're up 2 possessions, you can start to play really smart football, not just on offense, but on defense as well.
26, Ole Miss, 14.
The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. But they don't make the connection. That run is incomplete. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. The defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Zips it down the middle. Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete. A fourth down stop.
Chris, I understand being down a couple scores, it's fourth down, you've got a good field position. Hey, let's keep this drive alive. I understand why you go for it. Unfortunately, not able to execute it. This could cost him the ballgame.
Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
How about the discipline of this defense here on second down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's third down.
The tight end has got it. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
Because much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Touchdown, tied. This offense... Back behind the quarterback, aligned in a pistol. Off the play fake on first down. Moves out of the pocket. He's going to take off here.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Second down after that previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Burton. They stop him at the 45, but that's good for a first down.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play, or if they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
And the back now goes in motion. Looking for the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play. And the Rebels hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
And there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
And the QB will try again on second and 10. Extending the play now. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Rebels starting a new series here on first and 10. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
So the first snap in the red zone, and this defense, I'll tell you what, they are up to the challenge. A big sack that could really lessen the damage on this drive.
Snags a quick throw. Tackle on the 8 after the completion.
As we all know, Chris, red zone leads to tight windows. A lot of times you just get what you can get. Likely grateful this went forward to help this upcoming third down call.
And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Rebels.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Ole Miss, 21.
The kickoff will be returned. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So quickly up to the 35-yard line for first down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. That completion makes it second and medium. To bootleg here. Lets it fly out of the wideout. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
He's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Drop him back. We're going to throw for the first down. And they trap him for a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And here's the return. Decides not to fair catch it, but he is tackled immediately. A gutsy move, but didn't produce much. Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. Looking to throw it on first down. It's a bullet, but incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Second and 10 now from the 31 after the incompletion.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the third quarter of play. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. As we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And they heave it deep downfield.